So there are several things we'll need to discuss in this video. And before we get into the meat and potatoes of it, I think we'll need to do a little bit of a recap. And the reason is because, it's been about a month since the first video. And I just want to make sure that people are all abreast of what this channel is about and what we're going to be doing here. So the main reason that I created Life Engineered is because I wanted to see for myself and share the process of attaining the goals that I've set for myself in real time. And from a realistic perspective, I want to truly engage with the process without any fluff or corny 5 steps, 10 steps, this, that, and the other. None of that nonsense. I want to show hard work, dedication, discipline, and conviction through the content that I'm going to be making on this channel. And the way to do that is through presenting all of that through a realistic lens and perspective on what that looks like, again, without negating the non-negotiable responsibilities of life. I'm not into escapism or any of that sort of thing. We're not trying to just, present an unrealistic viewpoint on how to quote unquote make it or whatnot. So primarily there are 5 areas that this channel is going to focus on: physical fitness. We're going to focus on financial stability, getting out of debt, reaching certain financial goals, all of that stuff, right? How to be responsible with finances, so that I can, as I stated a little bit ago, get out of debt, save, and acquire more assets. And so I want to show that process: career development, skills skill acquisition and career development, and business, entrepreneurship, and higher education. And so I want to pursue all of these things. Now, that's a lot of stuff. And one would rightly say, hey, that sounds like a lot too much where you can burn yourself out. Well, I don't think we will, because I think I have a system that will account for all of that. And we'll get into that a little bit more in subsequent videos. But I want to show you guys some of the tools and whatnot that's going to be sort of the things that's going to help keep me accountable, as well as help me make data-driven, wise decisions on how I'm going to proceed forth. So I want to share this with you guys, and what we'll do is we'll talk through it and go from there. So let's do this. I'm gonna share with you guys my screen, and hopefully, you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now, first up, physical fitness. So what we're gonna do is this. And we probably won't go through all 5 pillars today, but we will talk about the fitness. I'll also show, I put the wrong thing up here. This is supposed to be for 2026. So we're going to talk about fitness today. I'm going to show you guys my goal tracker, and then I'm also going to show you guys a tool that I use to help me land my the job that I have now. Part of the reason I haven't created a video or released a video earlier is because I was blessed to be able to land a job, and I've been working at and really just trying to hone in on that so I can make a real good impression, understand the domain and what I need to do and the culture of the team, and just really trying to hone in on all that stuff so I can do well and perform well in that position. So now I feel like I am in a place where I can sort of branch out and start doing more things related to the YouTube, related to other things that we'll discuss. So this fitness tracker, first thing I want to do is got to get physically fit. I've been physically fit before. I have been in shape. I know what that feels like. I know what that looks like. I know what it takes to get there and do that. And so right now, I'm not where I should be. I'm going to be looking to lose quite a bit of weight. I'm going to probably get down into the upper 160s, and then I'll just pack on muscle from there. But right now, I started off with exercise. I was at 234, and what I want to do is lose roughly around 3 pounds a week. Okay. Now I built this fitness tracker to keep track of the progress, my weekly progress regarding my weight loss. Why? So I can hope it'll be a tool to hold myself accountable to see what is and isn't working. If I'm not meeting these target weight goals here, then something's wrong. That means that I'm not putting forth enough effort during the exercises, or I'm not eating right, or a combination of both, or stress, lack of sleep, whatever it is, something's not right. So I want to just make solid data-driven decisions regarding that, and be able to see these numbers, keep track of the records, and then adjust accordingly. So, what I really want to do is, hold on. So this is going to be the kind of the breakdown of like how I'm keeping track of everything. Now, my target weight loss per week is going to be 3 pounds, as I said, and I'm keeping track of that here. And this number is just automatically applied to the weight, so that it'll automatically just calculate the target weight loss. But as you can see, my first 2 weeks, I was able to meet, and I was able to accomplish that. So by the end of this week, I should be at 225 pounds. I think that that's doable. I think I can do that. But if I don't, and this is different, then this will end up being a no. Wait a minute, let me put this in progress. This will end up being a no. And then I'll update whatever this is, and then we'll just keep going from there. But this is what I'm going to be using to keep track of my weight loss weekly. Now, as far as food is concerned, nutrition, I don't have something like this for the food. Why? Because I'm just going to apply common sense to that. If I want to, once I get in shape, if I want to do something extra, like, I want to do a fitness competition or something, then yeah, I would have a detailed system where I'm tracking calories, macros, protein intake, all that stuff. I'll be doing that roughly, but not in any real measurable way, because I want to do it from a realistic perspective, because my hope is with the content on this channel that you guys will be able to see what I'm doing and apply it to your own lives, or have a good idea how to take what I'm doing and use it for yourself. So I think we all know what we need to do in order to lose weight. I mean, if you don't, then hopefully as you see me do it and as I explain it, you'll be able to see that. But we know that we need to eat lean meat, vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, and drink a lot of water. If you don't eat meat, then you need to eat a lot of vegetables, fruits, healthy fats, drink a lot of water. We know this. This is not something that I think is too hard for us to comprehend. It's just overcoming the tension or the friction that we're feeling when we have those cravings that we're used to getting from eating. It's overcoming the friction that we feel that emotional tension when we have those cravings because we want to have the pleasure of being able to eat something that's sweet or salty or that tastes really good to us, right? That is the main thing. And so if we're able to deny ourselves and just be disciplined about the diet, we can lose the weight. And I'm not going to be running around here trying to find a bunch of substitutes for, you know, foods that I normally would eat. That I'm not going to do that. It's going to be lean meat, vegetable, fruits, healthy fats, water. Am I going to eat carbs? Yes, I am going to eat carbs. I'm not going to not eat carbs. I'm just going to do it, like I said, in a common sense way. So we'll see how it goes. If it's not working, then I'll take a more measurable approach. And if you guys are interested in seeing what I'm eating as I lose weight, let me know and I'll throw something together. I'll record specifically what I'm eating every day, and you guys can see that. And I'll put it in a format like this where you guys can easily see it and kind of keep track of it. Now, the goals, my goal tracker. This is sort of like the fitness tracker where we're keeping track of what we're doing every week and holding ourselves accountable. But what this does is it's a more comprehensive view of that. So as you can see, like at the beginning of the year, mostly it was just like job searching, right? Just trying to get that opportunity. Once I got that opportunity, then I move on to building apps and doing other stuff. Now I took some time off from, as you can see, from dev study, developer study is what that stands for. But what you'll see is I have it segmented by quarter. So I know each quarter what I'm going to be doing for each week. Now there are only 5 goals per week that I have that you can do. I really don't think you should overload more than 5, to be honest, because then it gets kind of like unrealistic. As you can see, I don't even have 5, nothing in the 5th column, and that's for a reason. Right now, I think that 4 is more than enough. But it's the same here as it was with the fitness tracker, where what we want to do is we want to have green weeks, guys. We want to have green weeks. Green weeks means that we've accomplished everything that we set out to do this week as it pertains to the goals, right? So we don't want to have red weeks. You can already see I got 3 red weeks. If I do everything here, but I miss even one of these things, one of these goals, that means that this is a red week because I didn't meet all my goals. So it really causes me to be engaged in the process of really thinking about what goals am I trying to accomplish for this week. If I'm not able to do something, I need to take a step back and think from a realistic perspective. This is not capable of being done this week. So how do I work that in to maybe other weeks? But we're not going to, just arbitrarily throw goals on here or not put goals on here because we want to fake green weeks. No, we want to realistically discipline ourselves. Like I'm going to discipline myself to do what is necessary for the things that I have in mind to do, but in a realistic way, guys. So this is going to keep me. It's really going to keep me, hold me accountable for what it is that what I need to do. So I can see like, okay, did I work on this week? Yes, I did. Okay. Did I do my study? Yes, I did. Okay. But did I release the YouTube video? Now you can see here 2 weeks I was supposed to release the YouTube video, but I didn't do it because there are things that were going on with work, and I really wanted to spend some extra time kind of making sure that was taken care of. So I didn't do this, but I had it on here to do. And realistically, I could have gotten these done. So this is on me for not getting this done. So that's a red. No, because I didn't get goal 3 accomplished. So even though I did the other stuff, it's still a red week. Now, we can see here from our quarterly completion summary that quarter 1, like I was at above 90%. That's what we want to be at. We want to be above 90% completion rate. Right now, I'm at 60% for quarter 2. This is not good. So, we got to get that up. And we want to be above 90% completion rate for the year. This total is going to be for the whole year. So we want to just work hard. I'm going to work my hardest just to have all green weeks here. Okay. So this week, so far, so good. Things are going as planned. But, we got to make sure that we stand on top of it. So, like I said, this is my goal tracker. This is another tool that I'm using to make sure that every week I'm keeping myself and holding myself accountable to what's on this tracker. And the goal is to have that green week. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to just show you guys, like I mentioned earlier, I was out of work for a bit, right? From the first of the year to mid-March. And it was a rough one, guys. So I created this tool, and I filled out 95 applications. Now, that could have been easily 2, 3, 4 times more. The reason why it's 95 is because I decided to only apply to jobs that I knew for a fact that I could excel in, or that I had a good idea that I could excel in. So out of those 95 applications, I got a 3.5% interview rate. Basically, I interviewed 3 times. So 3 places out of 95, I got an interview. Now, here's the thing. My rejection rate, 21.2%. Obviously, 1 offer. The ghost rate. Now, this I probably will put up here next to the rejection rate, just so it can be seen. But the ghosted rate right here, guys, 75.8% of the total jobs that I applied to, or either through job boards or recruiters, ghosted. Now, that could just be me. I'm a software engineer by trade, and the tech market it's not good right now. But this right here, and I count ghost jobs as jobs that ghost you, like you don't hear back at all. And so that's 75.8% of them. The platform that I got ghosted on the most was LinkedIn, and right now it has the lowest platform score. So I think LinkedIn is good for like just making connections and networking, but just using it as a job board for filling out applications is rough. So it has the lowest platform score at a -18. The best bet was to just really connect with recruiters, because even out of 15 recruiters, I got I got ghosted by 12 of them. But one recruiter in particular got me 3 interviews. So these 3 interviews didn't come from the 3 that didn't ghost me. They came from one recruiter. And I got an offer out of one of the 3 from that one recruiter. So, but recruiters seems to be the best bet here. So guys, these are some of the tools that I created while I was out of work, and just preparing for the rest of the year. We're deep in a year now, so we've lost a lot of ground. I plan to be really going fairly hard on these goals. So we're going to be, as I update you guys on the videos on like what am I going, like what I'm doing in a more specific way or manner, I'm, you guys will be able to get more of a detailed view of how I'm doing these things. But I'll keep these updated videos going. We'll probably do a video. I'm thinking that we're going to run a video a week cadence. That's why I have released YouTube video like weekly, pretty much. There won't be like months in between me releasing videos like I did with the first video. We'll be releasing on a weekly cadence. Once I get used to like the editing and like working this into my routine and schedule, then we'll add more videos per week. I'll probably do 2 or even 3. And so I just want to let you guys know, I appreciate you for being here. Also, with regard to the fitness stuff, I forgot to say this. I will be taking pictures. There'll be before and after pictures, and there will be at least weekly pictures. So after the 24 weeks, because I'm going to be doing P90X. I'm doing P90X this week, guys. So, I'm doing P90X this week. So going from this week all the way to October. So that I'll be doing 2 rounds of P90X. I'll also be doing running, a lot of cardio as well. So I'm going to be doing P90X. That's 6 days a week. And then I'll be running 2.5 to 5 miles 6 days a week. Now, the reason why I'm doing P90X is because I've done the program before. It's very good. It's a great program to just kind of get a baseline level of fitness. And I just don't want to spend a lot of time thinking about what I'm going to be doing for my workout. I just want to get in there, go hard at it, and get out of there. And then we'll be doing a more customized program after I'm done. So, guys, this is what it is. Thanks for coming to the video. There's more to talk about. We didn't really talk about finances. We kind of talked about career development a bit. I'll get into that a little bit more in the next video, and we'll talk about higher education as well and entrepreneurship. We'll get into all of that. But this video has gone long enough. You guys have a great day. Thanks for checking me out, and yeah, let's engineer a good life, man, a great life.